A full hour of captivating news from Liberia and other parts of the world. Today is Monday, February 2, 2026. My name is Fabian Kia presenting, and these are our top stories. Central Bank of Liberia maintains monetary policy rate as inflation eases and economy strengthens. Liberia declares intention to lead African Union Peace and Security Council. Jida County welcomes government's commitment to Putu mining concession. And in foreign news, Nigerian prosecutors filed 57 terrorism-related charges against 9 men accused of killing about 150 people. Also coming up is an Elbc News commentary titled President Boycott Upbeat about maintaining regional peace and security. Sports, the weather report, the news in Liberian English and French. But first, Chris Howard and the news bulletin.
The Monetary Policy Committee at the Central Bank of Liberia has resolved to maintain the monetary policy rate at 16.25%, a monetary policy rate is the primary interest rate to control inflation, manage economic growth, and influence the cost of borrowing. The monetary policy rate acts as a benchmark with changes directly affecting rates for loans and savings and adjusting the amount of money in circulation. Announcing the Monetary Policy Committee's decision on Monday, CBL Executive Governor Henry Samoy also disclosed a resolution to maintain the interest rate corridor at plus 2.5 and minus 7.5 percentage points. Governor Samuel said the Monetary Policy Committee is taking decision to maintain reserve requirement ratios at 25% for Liberian dollar deposits and 10% for US dollar deposits. The Central Bank of Liberia Executive Governor acknowledged that improved microeconomic conditions are supported by the tight monetary stance, fiscal consolidation, and the build-up of reserves. Meanwhile, the Central Bank of Liberia Monetary Policy Committee says inflation declined faster than anticipated while growth strengthened in the last quarter. With stability gradually being restored, the committee said its focus is now on policy actions that will gradually shift towards consolidating the gains made and support stronger real sector recovery. Addressing the news conference on behalf of the Monetary Policy Committee on Monday, CBL Executive Governor Henry Samoy promised to adopt evidence-based policy actions to achieve the bank's core mandate of price and financial system stability. Governor Samoy expressed satisfaction over the positive performance of the Liberian economy in the fourth quarter of 2025. According to him, economic activity was on track to achieve the estimated real GDP growth of 5.1%, revised upward from the earlier projection of 4.6%. Governor Henry Samuel said the outcome was supported by stable macroeconomic conditions, sustained fiscal spending, strong private sector output, particularly in the mining sector, and resilient consumption demand. Liberia is vying for a seat on the African Union Peace and Security Council for the period 2026 to 2028, representing the Western region. The elections will be held during the 48th ordinary session of the African Union Executive Council, scheduled for February 11 to 12, 2026, in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. In a statement, the Foreign Ministry said Liberia's decision to vie for the seat reflects its enduring commitment to the principles of peace, security, and solidarity across Africa. The country's candidacy comes at a pivotal moment as Liberia is serving as a non-permanent member of the United Nations Security Council for 2026-2027 term. This dual role offers Liberia a rare and strategic opportunity to harmonize the work of the AU PSC with that of the African members of the UNSC, the A3 ensuring that Africa's voice is amplified and coordinated in global peace and security deliberations. If elected, Liberia will bring wealth of experience to the AUPSC, contributing practical insights into conflict resolution, institution building, and reconciliation. Grand Jide County District 1 Representative Jeremiah Sukan has welcomed government's decision to reactivate the Putu mining concession. A week to President Joseph Boakai's annual message, Representative Sukan during a town hall meeting advised President Jeremiah Concord for the reactivation of the Putu concession. In his annual message, President Boakai announced that government has commenced the process of reactivating the Putu iron ore mine. In an interview on the Super Money Show Monday, Representative Sokan described the move by the president as practical to create jobs for citizens of Grand Jide. Representative Jeremiah Sokan said President Boakai's announcement about Putu concession reactivation was a demonstration of leadership and law for his people. Meanwhile, Representative Sokan said the reburying of former President Samuel Kanyon Doe has left indelible mark on the minds of Grenjidans. At the same time, Grenjida County Superintendent Alex Grant and Senator Yaya Nimley have mutually resolved their long-standing disagreements in the county. During a visit of the Vice President to Grand Jide, Senator Nimley publicly called for the dismissal of Superintendent Grant. The Grand Jide County Senator accused the superintendent of gross disrespect, taking unilateral decisions, and being unable to unite the county. But in an interview on the Super Money Show Monday, Superintendent Alex Grant disclosed that he and Senator Nimley had mutually resolved those issues in the interest of the county. Superintendent Grant stated that the peace was brokered by Representative Mary Johnson of District 2, Grand Jide County. According to him, Senator Yaya Nimley apologized for his public outburst during the visit of the Vice President, while he, on the other hand, apologized for administrative mistakes made in the past. The Economic Community of West African States (ECOWAS) Commission has congratulated Liberia on its election as a non-permanent member of the United Nations Security Council African Union bloc, the A3, elected with remarkable 118 votes at the UN General Assembly. Liberia began its tenure in January 2026, marking the country's first return to the role since its one-year negotiated tenure in 1961. According to the ECOWAS Commission, this feat is a resounding testament to the international community's confidence in Liberia's journey of resilience. The Commission says it takes the opportunity to reassure the Liberian government of its full support and the total backing of ECOWAS member states to ensure it succeeds. ECOWAS also noted its support for Liberia in promoting West Africa's interest on democracy, peace, and security on the UN Security Council, while advocating for operationalization and full implementation of the UN Security Council Resolution 2719. Senate Pro Tem Yumli Kanga Lawrence has called for adequate support to the Majwa Memorial Health Center on the RIA Highway. Pro Tem Kanga Lawrence says such support will help the health facility expand accessible healthcare services to other parts of the country. The Grand Bassa County Senator pledged to communicate with the Senate Committee on Health to tour the facility and assess its operations. She also created data on the Senate floor and engaged President Joseph Boakai on possible government support. According to Senator Lawrence, subsidizing the health center would create a partnership framework between the government and the institution. The Grand Bassa County Senator made the remarks during a tour of the Madra Memorial Health Center in Lower Margary County. For his part, the Chief Executive Officer of Madra Foundation, Ambassador Charles Slayan, welcomed the Protem's commitment to the health center. Mr. Slayan praised the Grand Bassa County Senator for touring the facility. He noted that the Madra Memorial Health Center remains one of the lowest cost facilities in the area, with some services offered free of charge. Meanwhile, elders of Lower Margary County have appealed to the government for support, citing the facility's importance to residents. Montserrat County District 5 Representative Priscilla Cooper says her office has identified a site near the Montserrat wetland for the construction of an enforcement center. Representative Cooper said the center, when constructed, will support environmental compliance and policies. According to her, the proposed center will help monitor and track individuals and businesses engaged in activities that threaten wetland. The lawmaker was speaking at the World Wetland Day at the Mensurado Wetland in Pinsville. She disclosed that her office is working closely with authorities and community stakeholders to ensure the project aligns with national environmental policies and local development plans. The Press Union of Liberia has constituted a nine-member ad hoc committee of inquiry. They are William Sandy Kamara, chairman, Agnes Starr, co-chair, Joseph Daniels, secretary, Hannah Nawai Getamina, member, and Victoria Risa, member. Others are Bonnie Cannon, member, Romeo Toba, member, Felicia Williams, member, and Jerome Kangwe, member. The committee, according to a release, is to examine matters relating to the custody, management, and accountability of institutional assets of the Union. It is also mandated to inquire into, verify, and document and make recommendations regarding both tangible and intangible assets of the Union. The Education Ministry has commenced a two-day digital learning platform engagement in Montserrat County. The event aims to strengthen literacy and numeracy skills among students in grades 1 through 3. The engagement taking place in Burrillville follows similar activities conducted across 14 other counties. The strategy, communications, and impart consultant Salome Hackman said the platform provides students with video lessons, audio lessons, assessments, quizzes, and educational games curated by top teachers. Madam Hackman added that the initiative is inclusive, allowing children with disabilities to access lessons through sign language interpreters and other accessible methods. And the Ministry of Transport has decommissioned all old license plates and introduced a new family of plates. The move is part of efforts to strengthen public safety law enforcement and administrative efficiency. At the launch ceremony on Monday, February 2, 2026, Deputy Transport Minister for Land Transport, Rudolph Nutt, stressed that the new plates are designed to meet rising traffic demands and modern security needs. Deputy Minister Nutt noted that each plate is made with high-quality retroreflective materials to improve visibility and aid enforcement. He highlighted that the plates are digitally linked through the ministry's automated driver's license and vehicle registration system, ensuring tighter integration between registration, identification, and compliance.
Great Star and the news bulletin, one of the top stories. Liberia declares intention